Welcome back to Evo Tarot. We're going to be doing an energy checkup for Leo. This is just going to be your current energy in conjunction to your last reading, kind of where you are. And this should help guide you through into your next monthly. Hopefully you all listened to my love reading that came out if you're interested in love. I am doing a background of music today. It does look like I got, by Queen, I got Killer Queen is where we started for you. So what we're going to do is we're going to pull one Raven card at the beginning, one Raven card at the end for our oracle. And then we're going to pull 3 of the General Tarot, and we're going to overlay that with 3 of the Shadow, and then we're going to end with 3 of the Angels. And we're going to go ahead and jump right into it. I have pre-shuffled and cleansed all my decks. So here we go. I will go ahead and, shuffle everything, of course, a little bit more. Everybody loves the shuffle. So Killer Queen here, Leo. Killer Queen. And I'm going to cut a few different times here. Song of the Sea. Song of the Sea. So, you could be calling out for something here. Something to do with emotion. Emotionally calling out to something. What are you calling out to? Let's go ahead and see. Okay, there could have been a deceptive offer for you in the past, Leo. It does look like there was a sacrifice that was made. As I'm pre-shuffling, I'm just kind of getting some small hints. It does look like you have moved through the Tower moment, and maybe something to do with your moon sign, with the moon coming out here. Go ahead and just, keep in touch with your astro charts. You can get them online with just a few bits of information. I believe it's like Cafe Astrology that can do that for you. So let's go ahead and current energy check for Leo. Okay, it does look like in the past you had 2 pathways and you chose to take your world and set off onto another journey. Currently you have the Ace of Wands and you have Judgment here. This is an air sign, so it does look like there's a lot of passion here, and there's a judgment that's going to be coming up for you. Presently the Ace of Wands is here. I always indicate that, is my sex card. Maybe something currently to do with sex or unity or something of the sort is kind of what I'm feeling. I want to dig into it a little bit more because there's so many more meanings than just, that one. So it does look like you're feeding the fire right now. You're using your instincts of action, power, success, adventure, and everything that makes the blood in your veins pulse quicker. You have a very high vibe reading here, Leo. I'm so happy for you. It does look like you're going to have vitality and growth and expansion within you, and you're going to be undergoing some constant change, but you're going to be remaining true to yourself. I believe this is a song of the sea. I believe, you were wanting to set off on this new journey and travel into this feeling of more vitality. It does look like you've achieved that and you've gotten here. Good job, Leo. It does look like you could have a judgment that's coming up here in the future. It does look like there's just expansion in everything, in your work, in your love, in yourself, in your spirituality. It does look like under pressure. You could be under some pressure here because when we're undergoing a lot of change, we usually have a lot of pressure on us. It does look like you're doing a great job, though. I want you to just, kind of pat yourself on the back. That's very wonderful, Leos. Let's go ahead and let's dig into our shadow. Okay. does look like you're using your intuition here. And there's going to be some gifts that are coming to you or some downloads, okay? You're going to be getting some information or some downloads or some messages. And this is going to help you make a judgment, okay? It does look like this is a very high-vibing judgment. It does look like you've done very well. Let's go ahead and let's card deck here. Just a few times, you know. Okay, in the past here, there could have been something associated with an Aquarius. Presently, there's something could be associated with that air sign. And it does look like in the future, you're going to make a judgment about some lovers. So in the past, it does look like you tried to set off on a new journey here. We do have the Aquarius is here in our shadow side. There was a lot of emotion to do with this. Again, this could be this air sign. And then right now you have an offer of passion with the Queen of Swords. This is, you know, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. And then in your future, you know, we have the Sun here above. We have the Lovers here in the shadows. So making a judgment in secret about lovers, or, you know, making a judgment about the lovers. Maybe there was something here in the shadows, something that was holding you back, something that was restricting you within yourself. It was to do with you. Yes, it was to do with you and maybe money or something. Money, career, finances. I'm going to go ahead and shuffle. It does look like, you know, temperance showing up here with the Empress and strength. Leo, you're definitely showing up very, very heavy in your reading. So thank you for that. For just being very kind of clear, blunt, straightforward. Let's go ahead. I want to shuffle these a little bit too. I just said pick them up. So under pressure. Under pressure. So it does look like in the past there was a celebration over this movement towards maybe you being the star in your own world, maybe acknowledging something within yourself. It does look like you've got some clarity currently. Currently you're seeing things. Oh, I pulled two. So there's going to be an honest change. Yeah, see, I was like, I knew those lovers were in the light. Okay, so there's going to be an honest change for you and a judgment, possibly against a Libra or any other air sign. We are in Aquarius season, so Leo, reminding you today is the last day of retrograde. So, you know, this could be any sign here. Okay, Ace of Swords here in the past. Again, here's this air sign. It does look like currently, Leo, yes, you have the strength to overcome everything. Presently, you are becoming the artist. You are getting far better at your craft. Here in the past, it does look like there could have been some, you know, a little bit of hiccups, a little bit of harsh words, but there's a very cerebral connection here for you. Very much so, like, think of air. You know, so in this new journey, this is a very inspirational and creative new journey. Very creative new journey. Oh, so wonderful. So wonderful. Just get some confirmation. There could have been some heartache here in the past. You could have had a little bit of smug, almost action, you know, sinister action. But it does look like people have walked away from this heartbreak. You may have been happy over some sort, or maybe heartbreak brought you happiness. Because see, he's holding the Three of Swords here. This is linked to the Three of Swords. It does look like currently there could be some deception or some thievery. I want you to be very careful right now. This is advice. They just wanted a side note, you know, all of you who aren't dealing with love, and there's some sort of fighting, or you're up on top of the mountain and you're fighting. Whoever you're fighting with currently, there could be some deception, okay? There could be some deception. I want a little bit, I want one shadow card for the clarity on who this individual could be. I do see the Emperor here. This could be, honestly, another fire sign. I mean, Emperor just really called out to us there. Eight of Swords. So, Eight of Swords. Eight of Swords. This is some sort of action or binding or contractual binding. The Hierophant. The Hierophant. So, this could have been to do with an offer. Yes, I seriously feel like this is an offer to do with business here, and a heartbreak in that. I mean, I don't have a pentacle out here. Yeah, that is what it's to do with. So here the sun coming out, Leo. Leo with the Eight of Swords again. We are going to unpack our Eight of Swords. We're going to unpack it. That means that we're going to look it up, and we're going to look for clues. I really feel like there's an indicator of something that we are going to use as clues. So I do feel like you have prevailed, maybe prevailed over some deception and some fighting, and you're now fighting. Okay, I got a whole other message coming through here for a group of you. You feel bound right now, and you have taken a positive step by becoming aware of this, okay? And you're cutting some bombs. Oh, Leo, you are cutting here. You are cutting, and you are making judgments. Oh, yes. Oh, and your song playing right now is Another One Bites the Dust. See? Another One Bites the Dust. Oh, you're doing some cutting. You're doing some cutting. Don't let this cause you any embarrassment. Don't feel like you can't grasp things. You can. You're giving up on old habits. Oh, you're transforming. Again, transformation, wellness, something to do with your wellness. Transforming something to do with your wellness. Great. Oh, Leo. Leo, coming into the sun. Coming into the sun. Ebb and flow. Ebb and flow. Ebb and flow. The offer's coming. There might be an offer that you don't know about that is coming. Could be 7 days, 7 weeks. 7, 7, 7 days, 7 weeks. 7 days, 7 weeks. More like 7 weeks, I feel like. 7 months. Okay. All right, Leo, I hope this helped you. You are doing really great. I want you to ebb and flow. I want you to ebb and flow. I want you to ebb and flow. I want you to gain perspective. I want you to observe, and I want you to be involved. I want you to do both. It does look like you're doing very well balancing here. You do have some judgments that are coming up that you're going to make. It does look like you're going to fight for this. You're going to make that offer. You're kind of going to decide you're deciding in the shadows, but you're also deciding in the light, and you're going to come out with this truth, okay? You're going to come out with this truth and out of these bindings. So just give it a little bit of time. We're exiting retrograde. Thank you for being here. And I love you all. Make sure to like, subscribe, and share. It does help my channel. I'm just a baby new reader. So thank you for joining me.